Okay, so let's talk about running ads to build groups. Can you do that? Because one of the frustrating things is getting more people to your Facebook group. And, naturally over time, they will definitely grow if you're adding good content and you're messaging, people to come and you invite them. But can you grow them a little faster with intention? And unless you already have a massive email list where you can send out a couple messages and say, join me over here, most likely you'll need to focus some time and some attention into building the group. But the question is, how do you do that? Because you can't run an ad directly from Facebook to a group. Now, if you have your Facebook page linked to your group, you can run ads in the Facebook in the stream, but in the feed, but you can't, the group feed, but you can't run an ad directly to a group to build a group. So how do you do that? What is the direction going to be? Well, you got to have some creativity in mind, because to run an ad right to here is not going to work. Okay. So what are you going to do? What are your options? Well, you've got to put something in between your ad and your group. Okay. And so people are going to have to go here and then from this point here. But what is this thing going to have to be? How do you do that? Well, one of the things when you are growing a group or a list or anything, it's super important, no matter what you do, to build your list. Okay. A lot of people don't do this. And I think it's a good idea, even with going back to this previous slide, where you've got your ad and then something, and then you go to the group. That something should always be an offer that you are going to build your list with. Because one day, Facebook may decide, they don't want your account around anymore. Or you get hacked and they shut you down. I know of somebody that just happened to recently. They had 80,000 followers on Instagram, got hacked. Someone got into all their, back-end business manager, and they had to shut it all down, and they did not have a list built. So every effort that you make on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever it is, should always be to build a list. So no matter what you're doing, if you want to build a group, or you want to build a following, or you want to build whatever community, it's best to put into place something that's going to build your list. So how do you do that? Well, the way to do that is to run an ad to an offer. An offer is something that your ideal prospect or your ideal client or member or builder or whomever would want. So it could be an ebook with an educational piece of materials. It could be a video with some training. It could be a 5-day challenge, a 30-day challenge, whatever. It could be a web training that they might register that might be in the future. But you're going to give them something of value in exchange for their info. Okay. Their name, phone number, email, possibly address, maybe, depending on what you're doing. But you want to get their info in lieu of this, thing that you're going to give them, this offer. And then once you give them the piece of material, whatever your promise is, your offer, then you can send them to a thank you page that has either that information on it, join the group to get this specific training. Sometimes the training itself is held in the group in one of the guides. It could be an event in a group, something in between that initial offer and the group. But you can send them many places before you would send them to the group. So I'm going to show you in a second. You can also, in the follow-up, send them a link to the group. So what I mean by that is when you are coming to this point where you're running this ad, let me clear this other drawing here, you send them to your offer, okay? And this could be an opt-in of some type, okay? So this could be a lead ad, it could be a conversion ad, it could be whatever, where you're getting their info. Now, after you're done with this, you can have them go to some type of page, some type of landing page, could be a blog page, could be whatever, some type of what we call like a sandwich page that has the info link to the group on it, okay? So you can say, here's your 5-day challenge, register to be, part of the group. They opt in, and then when they opt in, when they hit submit, the enter will take them to a page that says, you're welcome, this is great, you're awesome, we are so-and-so. Here's the link to join us in our community. The training is over there, or we begin over there, or whatever it is, okay? And that will bring them to the group. So you can have a link on here. Could be, it's really bad, isn't it? Let me do this a little smaller. Okay, that's the opt-in. I'll make this big. Here's this page. So this is the landing page, the thank you page, whatever you want to call it after they opt in. And you could have, blah, 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 picture right here. But then you've got a button where they click, and that will bring them to the community. And the community is the group, okay? The training could be held in the group. It could be in a post. It could be in a guide. It could be an event. It could be a live you're going to be doing. No matter what it is, it's directing them here. Then this is the opt-in right here, which I talked about in a few seconds ago. From this point, they're also going to get on your list. So you can email them a link to the group. And depending on if you, this is such horrible writing, you can also text them. Boy, I definitely have never been on Jeopardy. And all things point to the group, okay? This is your community hub where all the information goes. So when they register for whatever offer you're going to give them, when they hit enter, it takes them to a page. Everything points to clicking and joining the community. Once you get their information, you also email them with a link to join the community, and you can text them to join the community, okay? So you're getting them every which way but Sunday to get into the community. Everything says the same thing. Get into the community, get into the community, get into the community. So repeat, repeat, repeat. Now, the other things are, you can have that going in an ad to build it, but also at the same time, offering training that is regular, like an event that you can run through your Facebook pages and also connect them into your group. Because when you connect your Facebook page to your group, it's under the settings. When you do that, when you put an event in Facebook on your page, it will automatically populate in that group if you want that too. So it's in both places. So if you're running weekly events or bi-weekly or however often you do them, when you do the event on your Facebook page, you're going to host the event in the group. So they must join the group to get the training. So when you create the event, the URL for the location is the group, like literally the address for the group. When you create the event in the page, You will also have the description for the event, which will be in the group, okay? You will also put there'll be the requirements that you have when you create an event that will be in the group once again. So you must join the group. And you can also put the name of the group in the image banner. So let me show you a little bit what I'm talking about here. I'm going to head over to my page and I will show you this here. Okay, so this has been populated in, this is from the page, this is a past event, how to build your group. So if you clicked on here, this is the destination link. If people click on this, it's going to take them to the community, okay, the group. I like to call it community because it's better than group. Everybody's like, another group, I don't want to join another group. In order to join us, you must join us in this community. So here it is in the description for the event. Right at the top, hyperlink it. They must join the community to get to the training. Also, this gives you an opportunity to link it. It's already linked. Requirements. You got to become a member of the community. So it's repeat, 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 repeat. Share to the group. You could bring it in here, share it to the group. And then also, if you notice, Facebook ads for MLM leaders, private Facebook community. So they will see it again and again and again and again. Repeat. So there's no question as to where this event is being hosted. Okay. So again, repeat. It's in the community. It's in the community. It's in the community. It's in the community. And do that over and over and over. These types of events are best held on a regular schedule every week or bi-weekly or whatever it is. I found weekly starts to get people in the groove, and it's going to take a few months in order to get people in the groove of what you're doing. But eventually they're going to look for the follow-ups. They're going to look for different things, and anticipating. People will start looking at the recordings. But you've got to be consistent. Even if it seems like it's going nowhere, you've got to keep putting content in that community and then reminding your following on your email list, your text list, running ads, because you can run ads to these events as well. In Facebook, it's absolutely wonderful. I could give you a quick little show here. Let me head over there. All right. So here we are in the ads manager, and here is engagement. And when you do an engagement ad, you do event responses. So you can run this to whomever, whether it's a new audience you're building for some interest group. It could be people that already like your page. It could be your email list. You can upload that in there and you can retarget them and say, hey, get over here to our list. So you really want to create that community and repeat, keep it in front of people, keep it in front of people, keep it in front of people, keep it in front of people. The more repetition, the better, because people don't remember. I mean, how many things do you have open on your tabs, just like me, that you mean to get back to and that you haven't done? Oh, I meant to do that. If I open some of these, they've been open for like a week. Okay. So make sure that you keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. Okay. Repeat, repeat, repeat. So I recommend building a group, again, running an offer, and then on the thank you page, driving people to the group to get whatever training, to get our community going, whatever. Also doing weekly, regular types of training so that you can run ads to the community where the training is being held. You could be going in Facebook Lives, you could be uploading videos, but it's happening in the group, in the community, okay? And then when you set up these regular events, you're going to send it through your email campaigns, your text campaigns, however you're communicating with those people, you can do this. And you run ads to your list and also new people, to get involved with what you're doing. Okay. So that's how you do this. It's not, it's not difficult, but the most difficult piece of this is to keep doing it, even though there's times nobody may show up. There's times that you want to bang your head against the wall and you're like, why am I doing this? Because over time, people are going to find what you are offering. And you can always say in your follow-up, hey, do you remember back, a few months ago, I did a training on this? Well, it's more relevant than ever. Here's the link. It's in our private community. Go under guides, guide number 2, and you'll see the training there. Click now and go join us. Like, your everything, your call to action should be go to the group, go to the group, go to the group. Hope I was clear. Repeat, 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 repeat. So, well, I hope this was helpful. Very simple concept. The hardest part is sticking to it when it appears it's not doing anything. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Stay in communication. Get on a schedule. Give it at least 6 months and remind people when the event's going to be, remind them when it happened, and if there's a recording, things like that. Okay. So I hope this was helpful. And yes, you can use ads to build groups. You just got to kind of do it indirectly. Okay. So thanks for joining us. Be sure to share this if you are thinking that people that would love this, whether it's your team, could be somebody that's in your upline, could be a cross-line buddy that you work with as an accountability. But please share this information, because I know people want to know how to do this. They're just not sure how to do it. And this is exact strategy that you need to keep getting more people into your group every week.